In a world that can't stop talking, the person who listens has all the power. But society often mistakes this quiet observation for a weakness. They see your thoughtful silence and call it shyness. They see your need for solitude and call it loneliness. What they don't see is the powerful world inside your mind. And they have no idea that their facts about you are completely wrong. Let's start with the biggest lie of all, that introverts are simply shy. This isn't just wrong. It misses the entire point. Shyness is a fear rooted in self-consciousness. It's that voice in your head screaming, "Don't say that. They'll think you're stupid." It's the racing heartbeat when you're about to speak, the desperate hope that no one calls on you. Introversion has nothing to do with fear. It's a simple matter of energy economics. An introvert can be the most confident person in the room. Think about giving a presentation at work. A shy person dreads it for weeks because they are afraid of the judgment of the audience. An introvert might not be afraid at all. They can prepare meticulously, deliver a powerful speech, and answer every question with confidence. But the moment they step off that stage, their social battery plummets into the red. They don't want to go for a team lunch to celebrate. They want to find a quiet corner with headphones to recharge. The presentation wasn't scary. It was just incredibly expensive, energetically speaking. So while shyness is the fear of speaking up, introversion is simply knowing the cost of doing so. One is an anxiety. The other is an energy budget. The second myth is even more insulting, that introverts are antisocial or just don't like people. That's like saying a food expert hates eating because they refuse to snack from a vending machine. It's not about the food. It's about the quality. For an introvert, most social gatherings are a buffet of junk food. Small talk is the ultimate empty calorie. The endless cycle of "how are you?" "Fine," and "nice weather we're having," offers no real substance. It's the forced fun of a team-building exercise or the pressure to work the room at a party. It feels like a performance, a boring script they have to follow, and it drains their energy without offering any real connection in return. They don't hate people. They are starving for a real meal. They crave a deep conversation. They light up when a conversation shifts from weekend plans to a fascinating idea, a new book, or a complex problem. They would rather have one meaningful, 30-minute talk about what truly drives a person than make polite chit-chat with 30 people for an hour. So when an introvert turns down an invitation to a big party, it's not because they dislike the people going. It's because they know the menu will be nothing but small talk, and the price of admission is their entire energy reserve for the next 2 days. They aren't antisocial. They are allergic to superficial. This brings us to another painful label, that introverts are arrogant, aloof, or think they're better than everyone else. Imagine this. You're in a work meeting, and a colleague presents a new idea with a lot of passion. Everyone else is nodding along, offering instant praise. But you're silent. Your lack of immediate, bubbly enthusiasm is seen as disapproval, or worse, as a sign that you think their idea is beneath you. But what's happening internally is the exact opposite of arrogance. It's a sign of respect. Your mind is a quality control center. You're not just hearing the idea. You're stress testing it. You're searching for weak points, not to tear it down, but to make it stronger. You're connecting it to a conversation from last week and thinking 3 steps ahead about potential problems they haven't considered. While others are offering easy validation, you're giving the idea the gift of serious consideration. So that look on your face isn't judgment. It's intense concentration. You're not being stuck up. You're giving their idea the highest compliment possible, your full, undivided mental attention, even if the packaging isn't a wide smile and a loud, "Great job." And then there's the myth that holds so many back, that introverts can't be leaders. Society has painted a picture of a leader as someone loud, who dominates every conversation and loves the spotlight. We are taught that the best boss is the most outgoing, the one who can command a room with charisma alone. But this confuses loudness with competence. Think about a brainstorming session. An extroverted leader might fill the air with their own ideas, accidentally overpowering the quieter, more thoughtful members of the team. The best idea in the room might never get heard. An introverted leader, however, creates space. They will ask a question and then actually listen to the answer. They are more likely to notice the person who has been trying to speak and invite them into the conversation. They don't need to be the source of every good idea. They are masters at drawing the best ideas out of their team. This quiet strength is a superpower in other areas too. They excel in one-on-one conversations, building deep, genuine trust with their employees. Their written communication is often clear and precise because they take the time to think through their words. In a crisis, while others are reacting emotionally, the introvert is the calm center, absorbing information, identifying the real problem, and executing a logical plan. They don't lead with a loud voice. They lead with quiet competence and unshakable resolve. And then there is the myth that introverts are simply boring or that you don't know how to have fun. This is because their definition of fun is often measured by the noise level and the number of people involved. They see fun as a big, loud, chaotic group activity. If you're not in the middle of that chaos, you must not be enjoying yourself. They can't understand the deep, satisfying joy you feel when plans are suddenly canceled, and a night of obligations is replaced with a night of freedom. Their fun is a firework display, big, loud, and over quickly. Your fun is a slow-burning fire, providing warmth and light for hours. They chase a fleeting high. You cultivate a lasting joy. Getting lost in a 100-hour video game, spending a whole weekend perfecting a new recipe, or reading a book so good you forget where you are. That is your fun. Having a conversation so interesting that time disappears, that is fun. It's not that you don't know how to have fun. It's just that your fun is an experience, not a performance. It doesn't require an audience, and it can't be captured in a loud, shaky video for social media. And finally, the most dangerous myth of all, that your introversion is a problem that needs to be fixed. From a young age, you might have been told to come out of your shell or to be more outgoing. Society constantly sends the message that you are a project to be completed. That if you just try a little harder, you can cure yourself of your quiet nature. But telling an introvert to be an extrovert is like telling a fish it should learn to climb a tree. It's not just unhelpful. It's impossible, and it ignores the fish's incredible ability to swim. Your introversion isn't a flaw in your design. It is your design. It's not a bug. It's a feature. Trying to force yourself to be the life of the party is a recipe for exhaustion and unhappiness. True growth isn't about changing who you are. It's about understanding who you are and learning how to use your natural strengths. So, you are not shy. You are not antisocial. You are not boring, arrogant, or a bad leader. And you are not a problem that needs to be fixed. These are just stories, fictions created by a world that mistakes quiet for weakness. For too long, you've been handed a rule book that was written for a completely different game. All these myths we've just shattered were designed to make you feel like you are not enough. But they've all missed the most important truth. Your ability to think deeply, to listen intently, to find comfort in solitude. These aren't just personality traits. They are the keys to a set of superpowers you might not even know you have. The world was wrong about you. The only question left is, what are you going to do with that power?